Hey guys, welcome to Colorado. We made the 18.5 hour drive. It's my buddy Alex. Say hi, Alex. We just got stopped, got all of our gear together. Gonna go scout out somewhere this evening, try to roost one. After not hearing anything at daylight, me and Alex were shocked to hear a bird gobble at about 150 yards, where we had to rush to a tree to get set up. Dead. Oh yeah. No idea if it's a long beard, but I don't care. Jake.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Oh.
He did exactly. I thought he was going to pop up either. I knew he was going to pop up somewhere right in here.
Man. I was like, sounds like a longbeard.
He sounded like a longbeard to me.
He come walking up, stepped right here. I didn't see a beard, but his head looked, I mean, look at that head.
Yeah, he looked big. You smoked him.
Oh, yeah. Well. Yeah, that last time he gobbled and he was right there. It's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I knew when he wasn't gobbling, he was either coming or going. And I was like, man, I wish he'd give us another one so we'd know what he's doing.
I feel like if we would have walked any way that way, he would have busted us.
Yeah, you're right.
God, he's pretty though.
Yeah, he's so pretty. I mean, that couldn't have worked out.
Yeah, that worked out beautifully. Beautifully.
But that's money. What, 28, 30 yards?
I'd call that 20. I'd say 21.
26.
See, that's why I always make bad shots at deer.
He's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Golly. You think Easterns are pretty till you put your eyes on him.
Well, there he is. There's the setup right down there. There's the setup. 21 yards. Oh, Merriam's Jake. Look at that, like green. It's almost like green.
Yeah, there's definitely a green tint to it, no doubt.
Man, that's pretty. All right, well, we got a bird on the ground. There's Alex. Where's the bird? There he is. Jake, first off, I did not plan on shooting a Jake. Driving 18 hours to Colorado to shoot a Jake, but still happy. It's better than last time I came here and it's 106 days and didn't even get a shot. I want to walk y'all through a little bit what happened here. Me and Alex have hiked in a good, how far in did we come?
I'd say we're over a mile.
A good mile and a quarter into this area that I had found a bird or two in 3 years ago. So we come up here to this, I mean, it is a primo looking spot. It's some pondos that were thins. What did it say on the map? A few years ago?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just, I mean, it's pretty wide open up here. We've been hiking up through some just thick gamble oak and junk, hiking up this canyon. There's a big canyon that runs this way up into this mountain range up here. And they've been doing some thinning out here all over the place the past few years. And areas like this, we feel like have looked really good when we found them. Haven't heard a gobble all morning. Got up here to this little knob. I did a fly down cackle, and we had stood here trying to decide our next move when a bird gobbled about where my finger is, up there in looks like a meadow up there, just out of sight. Looked like about 150 yards. When he did, me and Alex rushed to a tree. We set up in that little cluster of like 3-4 trees back there. I'm sitting there, and right here where the bird's laying, the bird looks like he comes right down this 4-wheeler path. I mean, he only gobbled twice. He gobbled the initial gobble, and then he gobbled when he was probably right down in there at about 45 yards. And then walked right up. I seen red, white, and blue head. Looked good. The gobble sounded good too. But turned out to be a Jake. But he'll eat the same. Ain't that right, Alex?
That's exactly right. He'll eat just fine. 4-wheel track or part of the tow?
That's part of a tow, it looks like. Oh yeah, yeah, it's turkey track. Coming to the end of our first full day here in Colorado. Killed Jake this morning. Moved to a new area. That's found some fresh sign. Hoping to get on them in the morning. One really good thing about killing this morning is turkey tenders. Those are looking right. We're gonna hit the spot. Seasoned up with this Mississippi Grit all-purpose seasoning. This stuff's really good. Put it on anything. It's like salt, pepper, garlic, I think onion powder. I don't want to say what all's in here, but it's good. Get you some. They're nowhere to be found this morning. Looks like we're going to Plan B, which is yet to be determined. Plenty of mule deer and elk. No turkeys.
I'm starting to think that's all there is. Maybe the mule deer and the elk ate the turkeys.
Yeah. I think they ate all the food and the turkeys left. I think that's it. That's probably mule deer number 1,000.
At least. And probably elk number 60.
Alright, we've located some birds. They're on private. They're right up against some public. We're fixing to make a loop on them and try to get out ahead of them. It seems like they're working too private. But hopefully we can get one for Alex right here. We got, looks like a longbeard, 2 jakes, and 3 hens. There he is. You hear him?
Barely, yeah.
Yeah, he sounded like he's still in the field.
Sounded to me like he's kind of that way. So what do you think?
It sounded pretty much the mouth of this drain to me.
Yeah.
I mean, we can move. I think we can. I'm tempted to drop into the drain. Go that way. That way we can. They may not peg us up here if we go down that way.
We will be out of the sun at least a little bit more.
Yeah. I think too, if he is going to come, we're going to pull him across the road. We'll have to get relatively close to him. Well, that bird stayed on private and worked the other way. Me and Alex are now heading back to town, grab a couple more supplies, but I think there's some public behind kind of the direction that bird went. I think we're gonna try to get in there this evening and try to get some ears on him. Hopefully, well, it's the first longbeard we've seen, so spirits are high, higher than they were at daylight, for certain.
They couldn't have got much lower, so
Yeah.
there was only one
They were
direction to go.
Quickly plummeting. But we're still hard after them. Me and Alex have made about a 2-mile loop to get around to where this turkey was heading. This turkey was strutting in the right next to the road on private. Went back into private. We got to looking on them on Onyx, and there's public. The direction he went, and that's where we're at now. We made a big loop in an area. It seems like probably doesn't get a lot of pressure. We're hoping to find him this evening. The wind's starting to whip a little bit, but maybe we'll find some, either that bird or another bird back in here. It seems like an area that's going to hold some, butts up to some private. That looks pretty good, and what kind of mixed pondos and meadows out here look real good on a map. So hopefully we can find one this evening, or maybe roost that bird from this morning. I'm thinking he might just be hanging out on private. It looked like there were some ponds kind of down in the hollow. The way he headed, I have a feeling he's just hanging out down in there, but who knows? What do you think, Alex?
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. Whoever says killing Merriams is easy is full of crap.
Biggest lie I've ever heard.
Update. Me and Alex found a bird about 1.5 miles away from where we thought that other bird was. We checked on where we thought he might have went. No dice. We ended up almost spooking a bird. Bird wasn't gobbling, following around a hen. We actually glassed him up out of a meadow. Would not respond to call. We watched him work back into private. He was on private when we spotted him, but close to public. We watched him work back into private. Currently, we are trying to roost. Alex is down the mountain on a knob. I'm on a knob a little bit up the mountain. As you can see, I'm overlooking pretty much a whole mountainside. The bird yesterday, or the bird this morning that we saw from the road, was last known location was right around that house that you can see way down in there. Public is right over that ridge from that house. Alex is somewhere down in there trying to get ears on him if he's still in the area. Like I said, I'm up the road trying to get ears on this mountainside here. Beautiful sunset. Beautiful spot. He's in the pasture. There he is. Yep. Sounds like he's not that far across on the private. That was substantially louder than last time.
I don't know if mine's pointing right.
If I had to drop a pin on him right now, I'd say he's right in there. I don't think he might be a lot closer than we think. That was a lot louder than the first time.
Yeah.
And we're kind of in some thicker woods. I do think we can get quite a bit closer to him. I think there's a chance he's still in the tree.
Just go kind of slow.
Yeah.
I got one over.
No.
I bet he's got in. I bet it's still a bird whistle yesterday.
I bet it is. I bet he'd come up this ridge before dark.
I feel like he answered me that
Yeah.
second time.
Yeah, for sure. I think he answered you both times.
He sounded a smidge closer that second time, but he could have just turned.
Yeah. He's going right. Now he's back left.
I got him straight right there.
Yeah. He sounded closer.
A little bit, yeah. He's just sitting up there.
Yeah.
Looking for it.
Yeah. Sounds like he's probably hoping the hens come to him. I'm sure they'll probably show up at some point.
Yeah. Do I keep calling or do I shut up on him?
I'd say get on it one good time, and then we'll
shut up and see what happens. Can't believe you didn't go with that.
Yeah, I don't love that. Maybe it was a little too loud. No, he sounds back that way.
Did he just gobble again?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's down in that field down there.
I'm wondering if we don't need to loop around and get in that corner of that field by where we busted them in.
Yeah, I'm one.
That's where they're at.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing, but I don't want to do that yet. He's not far at all now. That was further left. I think he's on the spine of this ridge. I hope he doesn't come down this fence to our left.
I don't know what to do. I don't know where.
I'd say face directly at that tree like he just were. That way if you've got to swing left, you can.
Problem is I can't have my gun out.
Do what?
I said the problem is I can't have my gun out all the way out hit the tree.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we should be okay because that decoy's out there. He should spot the decoy. If he comes straight ahead, you'll have to wait till he gets to the right of your tree in front of you. Yeah. I have a feeling he's coming right down the spine of that ridge, right in front of us, or off that lip. So it's hard to say which way he's going to come from. Yeah, that last gobble was like 100 yards, it sounded like. Maybe less. Yeah, coming left. almost see that decoy. There we go. We don't know how much the other camera caught, but the bird ended up working around us about to Alex's, 3 o'clock. And we didn't spot him till he got into like 20 yards. He hadn't gobbled for like 20 minutes. He gobbled sub 100 yards, made a loop, and Alex spotted him at like 20 yards to his hard right. When he tried to move on him, bird took off running before he could get a shot. It's bummer.
Hurt pretty bad.
Yeah. We expected the turkey to come down here. We got a decoy set up right there. Bird gobbled there. Right up in there, sub 100 yards. Turkey pops up right about there, at about 20 yards through this camel oak, and took off before Alex could get a shot. Well, maybe we can find another one. I think the rest of the day that bird's boogered.
I think he'll be back acting right tonight, but I don't think he's gonna gobble for a while today.
Yeah. He's heard everything we've got. I feel like he'll definitely be gobbling again in the morning.
I think he'll be gobbling again here by 2 or 3 o'clock if he's gonna gobble.
Yeah,
I think for sure by him.
I think so too. But
I mean, like I said, it's not like I shot at him.
Yeah.
Or we hopped up and ran after him, and we didn't even get up till 4 or 5 minutes after he had ran off. I think he just saw enough movement. He didn't like to turn and run.
Mm-hmm. I know. For some, like I had this thought in my mind that like almost like Merriam's or dumber.
Mm-hmm.
Like it surprised me that turkey did that. But if we were hunting the Easterns, 100%. It's Eastern.
Like,
Yep. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Shut up when he gets close and sneak in.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But,
I kind of, from everything I've always thought and heard, I just kind of expected him to come straight in, screaming down the gun barrel.
Yeah. I expected him to at least respond, or if he would have responded to one of them last calls, I feel like we would have had him pegged.
Yeah, because we'd have had him right there, and we'd have known that he wasn't crossing back through that stuff.
But it makes me think that he could see over in here pretty good the whole time we was calling those last times. Because I mean, he gobbled at calls. I mean, whenever he was right down there.
Yeah, I had him behind that dark tree right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I had him at like 60 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he just come straight up the knob, stopped right there behind those gamble oaks for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I still think he might have seen the decoy and been watching her for a little while.
But you'd think we would have heard drumming, which I don't know how much different drumming on Merriam sounds like, but you would have thought we would have at least heard at least a faint. You'd think that he would at least popped into strut once.
Yeah, I mean, at 20 yards, if he popped in the strut, we would have heard him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he stood right there, and he either walked across and I didn't see him. I feel like I would have, but who knows? Or he dropped back off and come up.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, honestly, if he'd have just come straight out, you see that downed log out there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could have seen that sitting down. So if he come down that log and then angled up, he would have popped up right there.
Yeah, probably what he did. It do be beautiful out here. You're right. Yep. Yep, you're right. All right.
Gotta be right up there. I don't think he's but about 500 yards away.
I don't even know if he's that.
That stuff looks too small to roost in, so he's got to be somewhere in this cove.
Yeah, he's either right on this lip or somewhere right. He's either here or here somewhere.
I've got him a little more this way. I was thinking he was about right here.
Gotcha.
Because if I point my phone, it sounded to me like he was straight up.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if we can get, there's this ditch right here. I'd say we get down in it and slip up to one of these trees right in here.
I like it.
Get the decoy out. He could be just right there at those trees we're looking at through there. I'm gonna hit a crow call again. Yeah, but he's across up on that ridge. I think we should be able to get the decoy out. No, I don't think so. Unless it was a different one. That's gobbler tracks.
After listening to these two birds gobble all morning, about 15 minutes after fly down time, both birds went quiet. So me and Alex decided to get up and move around and hopefully try to get one of these birds fired up throughout the morning.
It's an elk ant.
It looks so dark. I thought it was a moose for a second. Like if I was a turkey, why would a turkey not be right here?
Mm-hmm. I want to live here, and I'm not even a turkey.
Yeah. I mean, you got elk to look at,
Yeah.
squirrels to eat.
Yeah. Plenty of nice, lush green grass.
I don't get it.
I feel like they're down there by that pond on private.
Um,
I feel like he flew down, and he either flew down and didn't have hens and just picked a direction and never stopped, or he's down there with some hens.
Yeah.
Because that bird probably gobbled. I heard him gobble close to 20 times, I feel like.
Right.
At least, a dozen to 15. But I don't feel like a bird's going to gobble like that and then just shut up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, 100% agree. Neither one has gobbled in 2
Yeah.
hours now.
I think that one we set up on was the Jake. Because he never responded to a call.
Yeah.
And he as soon as I did a fly down cackle, he zipped it. And it seemed like the other one started gobbling later, and whenever he picked up that one,
Yeah, that's kind of what it
tapered
seemed
off.
like. I think that, in my opinion, that had more to do with it when you're calling,
Mm-hmm.
or than you're calling when this longbeard fired up, because we know for a fact that's longbeard.
Mm-hmm.
When he fired up, that one quit.
Yeah. At least we're in turkeys. On the bright side. Better than the first couple of days when they were just wandering aimlessly through the wilderness.
Yeah.
After several hours of me and Alex trying to relocate either bird we had heard that morning, we was finally able to glass up a bird about 150 yards from us across a knob, standing in the shade with a couple hens. After watching him for a while, he eventually drifted over the hill, and we decided that the best move to try to get close to him and maybe get a shot was to move to that knob as quickly as we could. Since this bird wasn't responding to calls and wasn't gobbling, we figured the best option was to be as quick and efficient as we could and get close to him. In the process, the mic from my camera was attached to my vest, which I dropped on the way to this bird, and a lot of the initial audio was lost, but the camera did eventually reconnect to the audio.
straight away I put it on his head.
Oh my God. So I'm assuming they seen you.
The hens did.
Hens did?
He only looked up because the hens looked up.
Gotcha.
But we was getting to the point, I was like, if I don't shoot them now, I mean, I can keep crawling after them, but if I don't shoot them now, they're not going to be in range.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to shoot at them too far away.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was freaking awesome, man. I saw you shoot. I saw a hen go that way and a hen go that way, and I'm like, telling me he's dead. And I come over that rise, and I just seen him, his tail fan sticking up. I was like, dude.
Well, I seen him he just flapped and went straight down.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't trust that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says my heart rate's only at 110. I can feel it about to jump out of my chest.
Yeah. God, he's pretty. Oh my God, man. Oh, yeah.
What a bird.
Mm-hmm.
His neck is all broken. I got him good.
Mm-hmm. Those XRs did some work.
What do you say? Wouldn't you say I was about 45 from where my gun is?
Yeah. Yeah. Close to it.
I think he's been strutting a little.
Yeah, he was a little further out. You walked him this way a little bit.
I knew he was right on the fringe of
Yeah.
what I was willing to take.
I never saw him, and whenever I saw your demeanor change, and I was like, they're right in front of me. I could not see over this roll, and I wasn't going to chance. I wasn't going to chance them spotting me. I stayed back there at the trees, and I saw you crawl up, and I saw you kind of look, and then I saw you like tucking your gun. I'm like, oh, they're right there. They got to be. Because I was looking everywhere. My thought was, oh, they went that way, and they spotted us coming off that hill, and they're long gone. But I saw you like.
That's what I was starting to think too, and I was like, I'm going to go just a little more. There's a little bit more of this downhill side I'd like to see.
Yeah.
And I just seen a red head like this, about this much of it above the grass, and I slowly ducked back down, and he went back to pecking.
Yeah. Yeah, we popped over that ridge. He was I didn't even see the hens.
Yeah.
He was in full strut, and it was like this big black circle, and I'm like, that's another stump. The one time I didn't throw my binos up.
What'd we say?
Yeah.
How many times have we said that?
Exactly. The one time I didn't throw my binos up, and then I take like 2 more steps, and you like start crossing, and I look back, and the circle's gone, and I'm like,
yeah.
And then that's when I said, wait. And I wasn't 1,000% sure yet, and then I just saw him take 1 step, seen that head. I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah, you killed this bird. I just pulled the trigger. I appreciate it. God, he's gorgeous.
Pretty. Yeah.
He don't have much for spurs, but I don't know. I'd say looking at those feet, this bird's been around a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is him. No doubt.
Yep, that's him.
Thank you, buddy.
Heck yeah, man. Good shot. Good shot, man.
Still got everything. Everybody's intact. I forgot I had this on. I was like, I'm not going to be able to crawl with this vest on. I just ditched it.
We got strung out all the way up the hill because you took your vest off, then I took my vest off, then I chucked the decoy.
Heck yeah.
God.
I made all the misses in Tennessee worth it.
Yeah.
I don't even know where my gun is, to be completely honest.
Oh, you left it?
Oh, I knew I did. Like I said, I seen him hit the ground, but his wings were flared out, and his tail fan was up, and I was like, I don't trust that.
I'm just gonna get behind you. There's your gun. Yeah.
I didn't even eject the shell all the way. It's still hanging out.
I got your gun.
Thank you, sir.
I don't guess you'll be needing that next one.
I saw him right before I crossed that.
You see where you slid off.
I was like, I've got to hurry. I was like, I've got to move. They're leaving.
Mm-hmm. So you did spot him back here?
I spot literally right before I crossed.
Yeah.
And when I seen him, I just seen the very tip of his head crane up.
Mm-hmm.
I can see everything, but like that 30-yard little spot.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like I'd have seen them running.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go a little farther. They about gotta be right there. And then I seen that head crane up, and I was like, I gotta cover some ground.
Yeah.
Crawled over that one.
Yep. Oh yeah, it definitely didn't come easy. Look at them things. I don't know if, hopefully these things will show them, but them things got some spikes on them.
I got several of them. I'll show you.
Good video of him here. There he is.
Got it done.
In all his glory. It only took about 40 miles, but we got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just a stud of a turkey too.
We've only got a 3 mile hike out,
Yeah.
2.5 mile hike out.
Old hush mouth turkey. Gobbled good off the limb, and probably for what, 15 minutes after fly down time, we was still hearing him.
Yep.
And then he gave us one gobble at like about a couple hundred yards, and he was somewhere back here. Never gave us anything else, and we finally come up this hill right here and spotted him standing right over here in the shade. Didn't spot us. Alex put the belly crawl on him, and we got him.
You know, I didn't know when you asked me to come out here, you were going to ask me to hunt Colorado Eastern. I thought we were
Yeah.
hunting Merriam.
Yeah, whoever says Merriam's just come in running and wanting to die, I can tell you what, after hunting Easterns all my life, these birds act a heck of a lot like Easterns.
This bird acted just like,
Yeah.
I mean, any of the hardest Eastern I've ever hunted in West Tennessee.
Yeah, this is the same bird that we had come in yesterday morning. That come in 20 yards to our hard right and busted us.
Yep. Circled around.
Yeah, so you can't say we didn't call this bird in, because we definitely called him in yesterday. We just had to wait till today to kill him.
That's right.
Well, we got a long hike out.
No kidding.
But at least we've got a big old tom. Well, there's camp. 100 yards down the hill. We're about 2.5 miles in. Alex is still going strong. How's that shoulder holding up?
It's peachy. It's lovely.
It's worth it though.
100%.
100%. Well, we got him back to the truck. There's camp. Getting around the awkward wave.
I never know what to do when you pan it over.
We're like, what do I do with my hands?
The car ran through.
But Alex is fixing to get him cleaned up. He's got him tagged, all that good stuff. We're gonna pack up camp, head back to Tennessee. Thank y'all for watching. As always, like and subscribe.